my soul. I could put it on my soul. We be going to the awards and I ain't putting on my pole. That new Virgil and Dior.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris Brown. I'm the offensive line coach at Mississippi Valley State in Itta Bena, Mississippi. This is the 34th episode of Trill Line Play, where we're going to be talking about zone versus movement. All right. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to discuss offensive line play with me. Let's dive into the overview of this week's episode. So first, we're going to talk about the details and handling and understanding movement when we're talking about inside zone and mid zone as well. We're going to show one spring game clip of our left tackle doing a phenomenal job of picking up some movement versus zone. And then we're going to wrap it up with our conclusion and our nugget of the week. So let's dive into some basic things that'll help us block zone versus movement. So the first thing we need to understand is there is covered versus uncovered rules in place to allow us to block anything when we're talking about zone, whether or not there's double teams called or not. We need to understand our covered versus uncovered rules. Okay. The second thing we need to understand is what are the pre-snap hints that are showing us that movement is coming versus our zone scheme. So in this particular picture, you see that the left tackle has a tight 5 technique, almost a 4 technique over him head up. So that gives me an indicator as the uncovered lineman that some type of movement is probably coming. And for this guy, it's very, very, very important, of course, to take a first step. That's a lead step where I'm gaining ground. But that second step is critical when I'm talking about zone versus movement and getting that second step up the field, all right, to help pass off this movement to the guy that's coming in the zone with me on our double team. So it's very important for these guys to work together and to look at what type of game is possibly coming. I also have a backer that's stacked right behind this end. So I know that some type of movement, maybe a scrape seal, maybe they're bringing an NCAA blitz, but I know some type of movement is coming pre-snap. So I'm prepared for it as a lineman. All right. Another thing is, all right, I have to understand that I need to stay on my track. Whatever my zone is, my particular area, if a guy goes away, I don't need to turn, but I need to stay on my track, work thick through that guy if he crosses my face, and then work up to that second level defender. That's very critical when I'm talking about blocking movement versus zone. All right, and I have to be ready as that uncovered lineman. I can't be shocked when a guy rocks all the way back. All right, so this is us here in the spring game right here. All right. So again, we're running zone right here to the left. All right. You're going to see the left tackle do a great job of getting his second step up the field when that guy crosses face and stand on his track, giving some hand presence as he works up to this second level defender. All right. I thought that the guard could have did a little better job here of not turning his shoulder because this guy long sticks all the way to the A gap and he could have picked up this backer when they brought this NCAA pressure from the field. All right. So this is us running mid zone right here. The left tackle does a phenomenal job getting his second step up the field, passing that guy off, staying on his track, getting up to the second level and finishing that guy off. Again, like I said, the left guard could have did him long stick. We would have been able to get up to the second level to block that second level defender. So these guys do a great job of communicating what pressure is coming. Great job by the left tackle getting up to the second level and finishing that guy off and get a nice little gash here on our mid zone. All right. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to discuss so easily distracted. You have to live your life off goal orientation. You got to have some type of plan of action in life so that you won't be so easily distracted and just sway with the wind and whatever's going on. Have a plan. Set out that plan and stick to it. All right. Subscribe on my YouTube channel, Trill Line Play. I think I just hit 50 subscribers. So thank you so much for just picking up on the movement of what at Coach Brown 72. Get some great nuggets throughout the week. Some spring drills that we worked here at Mississippi Valley State. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter.